What's up, y'all? Miss Juicy T is in the building.
I'm back, baby.
Did you miss me?
Yes! Woo-woo! What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sweet Tea, aka the lovely Sweet Tea, baby, and your girl is in the building. And I'm back with another video. How are my tea babies doing? I hope y'all doing good. And are you new to my channel? Ooh, I'm so glad to have you here. Wow. You in the place to be and don't even know it because your girl is a character, okay? All right, so welcome to my channel. But also, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that, girl. Become a part of the Sweet Tea gang, okay? And become a tea baby. A tea baby, excuse me. Oh my gosh, what a mess up. But anyway, y'all, I'm here today to talk about deadbeat daddies. You feel me? I've had my share of. When I say share, it sounds like, oh, I have so many baby daddies, but I've been through that. I have a couple of baby daddies. You feel me? So I know what it's like. Like, it's a bad feeling when a man abandons your baby, your newborn baby, your child, just in general, your child, all the way from baby all the way up through the years. It's like a horrible feeling. It's so bad, and then you be having words with that man. But first of all, I hate the way the situation starts off. When they first meet you, or whatever the case may be, they be on their best behavior. Oh, they act so nice and charming and shit like that. And then they end up, ultimately getting you pregnant or whatever the case may be. For a lot of women, a lot of men end up getting them pregnant and leaving the scene immediately. Or after they done got your goodies the first time around, then, oh my gosh, they gone. And resulting most times in pregnancy. A lot of times that has happened to women wherein it was the first time, and on the first time around that they slept together, they ended up with a baby. You know what I'm saying? Pregnancy. And so now here you go. You got to go through pregnancy, the whole long, drooling 9 months of pregnancy without that man in your life. You know what I'm saying? He done turned cold on you, nasty, heartless, don't even want to talk to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this instance right here, when you done mentioned to him, oh, I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, he done turned on you now. You know what's finna happen now. You know what you finna go through now. You finna go through pregnancy for the 9 months without anybody being by your side, in which ultimately when you got with this person, most likely, 9 times out of 10, you wanted to be with this person. You know what I'm saying? In some instances. That's for certain women who feel that type of way. You know what I'm saying? But they turned on you. And they turned when you said, oh, I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Honey, a woman getting pregnant from a man, and a man not liking that or rejecting that can be ill-fated as well, because I've seen on YouTube, it's some videos out there wherein the woman announced that she was pregnant, and maybe she was the side chick, you feel me? So she announced that she was pregnant, and the man ended up ultimately killing in her. You feel me? And that's sad. Like, he didn't want the real woman to find out that she was pregnant. Maybe the woman made threats. The side chick made threats like, if you don't be with me, I'm going to tell your woman, you know what I'm saying, that I'm pregnant. I've seen that, and the man ultimately ended up getting so angry and came where she was, honey, and took her out the game. So, there's a lot of mess in pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Pregnancy can be messy. A pregnancy sometimes can be a beautiful thing. You got some men out there who are excited when you tell them that you're pregnant. They want kids. They never had one maybe. Or they have a lot and want more. Like, it's different scenarios to pregnancy. But a lot of women have gotten dogged out, treated like, dirt when the man found out they were pregnant. And then they end up having the baby. You want the man to be at the hospital, but so you want the man to be there. You want that child to have that man's last name or whatnot. But that man not there. Where he at? You feel me? He been long gone in a lot of instances. Y'all stopped speaking. Y'all got, early on during the pregnancy, it was a lot of arguing. He cussed you out, call you all types of names. Now he just got zero respect for you. You feel me? So the same carried on when you had the baby. I mean, most likely no more contact. And there you go, a baby. And here you go, you got to raise the baby. A few times, we reached out to the man to let him know, you need to come and see this child. Or, why you acting like that? This don't make no kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women have talked their hearts out. They poured their heart and soul out with this man, explaining to them how they feel. But this goddamn man, he don't care. He heartless. And a lot of times what it be, men, for one thing, some of them, they don't want to end up on child support. Or I don't know what it is exactly. Why come when a lot of them hear that, oh, you're pregnant, they pull back and they drop you like a hot cake. Why? It's a child involved. It's a beautiful soul. It's a beautiful individual. Babies and children, they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And especially the child looking just like the man. And he had the nerve to be saying, that's not my child. And then he had the nerve to be saying, too, that you could have messed with anybody. Or he just accused you of messing with Tom, Dick, and Harry, knowing that you ain't, he don't know your situation. Or sometimes, in many cases, he do know that you didn't mess around with nobody. He was there. He know that he was the only exclusive person there. They just, I don't know, for some reason, flip out. Pregnancy just changes a person into a nasty individual towards that woman, but they just don't know that woman need that man to be there through that pregnancy and after the pregnancy especially. Now, here you go with children that are 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 16 years old and never seen their father because he turned cold and he dashed and he never came back on the scene, you feel me? I mean, he put up a wall and he left it alone. I've been through that. I remember walking up to my baby daddy and saying, I was with my grandmother one time. I told this man, my son at the time was six or seven. I said, that's a shame how you acting. My son needs you in his life. You know what I'm saying? Why you won't come and see your child and all that? And he was like, man, get out my face with that shit. He was like, I know one thing, you better not put me on child support because I have somebody to do something to you. That dude threatened me. You feel me? Why? What was all that about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing about no child support. I ain't even uttered that out my mouth. So why would he tell me that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how bad the child want to see you. But then the men, they trip out when you do end up putting them on child support. And then you got some men that are dangerous that be saying, like he threatened me. And I've heard him say, like, if a female put me on child support, I'm going to take them out the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense at all. Like, where they do that at over a child and a woman trying to get you to be a father for the child. We don't want our kids growing up like that without their father. Man, that child need attention and love. That child don't only need to grow up in life looking at the mother as being the father, looking just only seeing physicality with the mom being there only exclusively. They want to be like, they probably don't have been around friends too who dads are in their lives. You know what I'm saying? And they looking like, wow, where's my dad? You know what I'm saying? And so this is a generational thing in a lot of cases. This is a trend in a lot of cases. A lot of children have grown up without their father, never seen them one day in their life, never heard their voices on the phone, not one time. Don't know what the man looked like, don't know what he walked like, don't know what his personality is. And that's sad that the child even reached adulthood, then became a whole grown up, and the father was never there in their lives. What a void in your life to have not seen your father. Now, I have a couple of individuals in my family like that, have never seen their father. I'm not talking about my kids, I'm talking about relatives, close relatives to me that has never seen their father. I remember my grandmother, she grew up never seeing her father. To top it off, my grandmother, God rest her dead, her father, and it was infidelity in the family. Her father was slash her uncle. You know what I'm saying? It was that much infidelity in the family, whatever you want to call it. But he was never there for her. He ended up getting falling asleep with a cigarette in his hand and ultimately got burnt to death. He caught on fire and got burnt up, and died from a fire that he caused smoking a cigarette and falling asleep with it in his hand. You feel me? So, but beforehand, my grandmother never got a chance to see her father. Like, that's crazy. It's understandable if early on the father got killed or murdered or whatever the case may be, and that's why they never seen the father. But there is no excuse for a man who nothing is wrong with him, nothing happened to him physically, and he just refusing to see a child. I'm saying, how can a man turn a deaf ear to a child? I'm saying, how can a man ignore a child? I'm saying, just what are you trying to do? Just get back at the woman? You form that hate in your heart for that woman, so therefore you put up a barrier and a block from the child. Come on, dude. You can't do that. Come on now. The child needs you. They need to see you. Yeah, but I don't understand it. I will never understand. Like I said, it's been a nationwide thing. It's a trend. That's something that happens all throughout the ages, all in life. You have some men that are just as sweet and good as they can be, and they stand hard and firm on how important it is to have their child in their lives, and they can't have it any other way. I know a YouTuber, this dude, right? He broke up with his baby mama, but I bet you that child in his life, you feel me? He started his YouTube channel all over without her being there, the baby mama, because they did have a channel together. But he go and get that child, honey, and then when the child come there, he be hugging that child and crying and stuff. He be so emotional, and he be like, "Baby, I love you." He be looking at her so much and rubbing her little nice hair that she got on her head, and "Daddy, love you." You know what I'm saying? And he be like, "Y'all," before he bring her in, like, "Y'all just don't know I love my child." You feel me? And that is just so special. That is just so sweet, and it's so much needed, and I wish that it could just be that same way with every man in the world, in the nation, that they are there for those children if the woman let them. Now, in a lot of cases, the woman just she turns. She don't want the man there whatsoever. In some cases, that's understandable because the man was an abusive man. So that's a sad situation that, come on, that the man was so abusive until now you become a father, but the woman don't want you around. So that's not good either. You feel me? Now the child got to grow up fatherless because of the type of man that he was. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I just thought I would touch bases about how life goes with deadbeat dads and many different scenarios I tried to touch on about children growing up fatherless. Come on. So it doesn't make any sense at all. You know what I'm saying? And then you got just so many scenarios, but I ain't gonna touch on all of it. You feel me? But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button for when your girl do what? Drop them bangers! And that's on everything.